girl can cook. She got the recipe. She got what you need. That girl can cook. That black girl magic. I gotta have it.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make my version of a steak and shrimp quesadilla. So look, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and let's get started. Alright y'all, so this is going to go really quickly, so you want to make sure you got all your ingredients prepped, okay? So we're working over medium heat, and I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a pan, and I'm going to add in a pound of shaved ribeye. And y'all, this is not the box kind. This is actually ribeye that I had my butcher to shave. If you don't want to use that, you can use the Philly cheesesteak meat that is in the box. It's up to you, honey, or you can use no beef at all. That's up to you as well. But look, we're just going to simply season this because all the seasonings are coming later. So I'm going to hit it with a half teaspoon of salt as well as a half teaspoon of black pepper. You can do that to your personal taste. If you want to add more, you can. If you want to add less, you can as well. But regardless of whatever you add, make sure you cook that meat all the way through. Okay, so once you get that meat cooked and seared and browned, you want to remove it and set it aside because now we are about to work on our shrimp. So let's go ahead and get another tablespoon of olive oil in there, you know, just to get this thing going, okay? And if you're using a non-stick pan, you may not need as much oil or butter, okay? But I'm adding in raw, large shrimp. This shrimp has been deveined, the tails are off, and it is peeled, okay? And we're just gonna go in with a little bit of Cajun seasoning. You can do that to your liking. I'm adding in a half teaspoon, and I'm also gonna add in a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Now y'all, that's all you need for right now. I'm telling you, we're gonna season it later, okay? We just need just a little bit of seasoning on it. You don't want to add too much. You don't want no salty quesadilla. You want it to be balanced, all right? But cook those until they're slightly opaque. They can be a little bit under, that's okay, because you're gonna cook them again. But you want to remove them and set them aside. Now, once again, if you're using a non-stick skillet, you don't have to worry about all that grit that's down there. I didn't want that, so I went ahead and just scraped it out with my little stainless steel brush because, honey, I had to clean that out, okay? But now we're going to work on the rest of the ingredients. So here I'm adding in about a half of a purple onion. It's purple because it looks purple, okay? Red onion, whatever you want to call it, it's purple. But put that in there. You just want to saute that up until it's nice and fragrant. And then we're going to add in half of a green bell pepper and red bell pepper. So really a 1/4 of a red and a 1/4 of a green to make half. And that's also up to you. If you want to leave those ingredients out, you can, okay? But just saute them up just enough to where they are fragrant. And then add your steak and shrimp back into the skillet. Now you may want to reduce your heat to low. You don't want to overcook this. This is actually going much faster than what I'm talking. So look, you just add that in there. And here I'm adding in 3 teaspoons of sofrito base. You guys, this is nothing but cooked peppers, onions, and garlic, peppers, all that good stuff. If you don't have it, you can substitute the sofrito for salsa, okay? But that's totally optional. Now we're gonna season it up. I told you I was gonna season it. We're doing 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and we're gonna hit it with a little bit of that Cajun seasoning to taste. If you don't want to use the Cajun seasoning, you can definitely use just regular salt, okay? And that's all of our seasonings for this. I'm not adding in any cumin. I don't necessarily want it to taste like a taco, but I do want it to have some chili powder, so I throw that in there, okay? Now, since I'm using my cast iron skillet, it needed a little bit of moisture, so I added in the chicken broth. It was not for flavor. It was really more so to get that sticky crap up off of my skillet, okay? But if your pan is not sticky, you may not have to add that, okay? So look, once you get your meat together, remove that and set it aside. And now we're gonna work on a totally optional Taco Bell copycat quesadilla sauce, okay? So look, grab your bowl, and you're gonna need 3 heaping tablespoons of sour cream to start this sauce off with. You're gonna also need 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. Y'all stay with me now, okay? 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and you're gonna hit that thing with a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Y'all already know I'm not leaving Cajun seasoning out of nothing, okay? 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar, and diced jalapenos, which is totally optional. And all you have to do is mix that up. Now, as that sauce is not spicy, I wanted it to be spicy, so I added Mexican hot sauce. If you don't want to make it spicy, don't add the hot sauce, okay? But it does give it a tangy, spicy taste. And y'all, that's it. It's a quick dipping sauce for your quesadillas, and it's also a sauce that we're going to put in between the layers. Okay, so look here, I have a skillet that is big enough to fit a large burrito sized tortilla, and I'm adding canola oil to it. Please make sure your oil is not too hot or your tortilla will burn. But I have that down, and now I'm going to put in my quesadilla sauce. That is totally optional, you guys. It will not take away from the recipe, so if you don't want to add it, you don't have to. But if you're not adding it, or if you are adding it, go ahead and add your meat mixture on 1/2 of your shell. Okay, just 1/2. If you put it on both, you are going to make a mess. I'm just telling you now. Okay, so once you get your meat mixture down, add on any type of cheese that you prefer. I'm using the Mexican blend as well as mozzarella cheese for that good stringy pull. And then you're going to close the other side down. That is all you have to do to make this quesadilla. And then you want to carefully flip it to the other side to get it nice and brown, just like you got the other half. Okay, because we want it brown on beautiful on both sides. Okay, not just one, both. You're gonna eat both, so they both need to look good. And that is it, honey. This actually will make about 3 quesadillas, this whole recipe. So you repeat that as many times as you need. And honey, look at this. Y'all, you talking about crispy skin on the outside. Look at me talking about skin like it's chicken. Child, crispy tortilla on the outside. Gooey, meaty yumminess on the inside. And y'all, that is it. So let's go ahead and plate this thing up. And there you have it, guys, our delicious beef and shrimp quesadillas, or steak and shrimp rather. And y'all, that's it. Very simple, very easy process. And if y'all try this one out, you definitely gotta let me know and share it with a friend. Y'all, look at that. Look at that delicious cheesy goodness. Good Lord almighty. All right, y'all, anyway, thank y'all for watching. As always, thank you for supporting my channel. And if you try this recipe out, let me know down in the comments. And don't forget to check us out on social media, you guys. We're on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Okay, and I'll see y'all next time in the next video. Bye.